Welcome to Dragon's Lair. This is DragonTamer35. I have just started YouTubing, and I just started back with uh, playing Minecraft on the computer after a long time of not. So feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoy watching my video, you can like it or subscribe to it. And if you don't, let me know the reasons why you didn't like it. But please be honest and kind and not just trying to be derogatory or anything like that. So I know that last time I played, it was a long time ago and on the computer, except for a few times that I played just trying to figure out what I was doing with being able to record and remembering the basic controls of Minecraft. So obviously I'm going to start out by trying to get myself enough supplies and resources that I can start building a home. Building a home is one of the first basic things that any craft person who knows what they're doing at all is going to do if they want to avoid the dangers. So I'm just taking a look around here. I don't see anything super exciting. I got myself some wood. I can get into where I can get myself a bit of a mine gathering stone gathering operation here if I head over to this mountain. And if I play it smart, I will have the makings of a safe home before long. If I'm lucky while I'm at this, I will also gather some resources that will help me along with some other areas. Let's see. And getting a decent amount of stone here. A little bit of cobblestone to turn into stone if I want to, actually. Um, I doubt that very many of you who are out there know less than me. But if you do, hopefully I can teach you something. And if you don't, well, feel free to reach out with any useful information that's not going to be derogatory or negative in any way towards any type of people. I'm obviously not going to be an expert if I haven't played in a long time, and even when I was playing before, I was no expert. I would probably consider myself pretty much a noob. And okay, let's make ourselves a crafting table. And we will place that crafting table down, and we'll take some of these. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That's what I meant to do. And we'll just make ourselves a couple of pickaxes here. And sometimes my mouse clicks backwards. Apologize if that annoys anybody, but I have ADHD, so I make mistakes. Lose my focus. Sometimes I don't always do things the way I mean to, but lots of people do that sort of stuff where they don't do what they mean. I just want to go down and gather up the stuff that I've dropped, especially that coal. Let's see. Any luck with some iron, hopefully. No, but I'm getting some coal. And coal is a useful resource, especially when you're starting out. If you get yourself a nice mine with some iron and some to make buckets out of and some lava in it, you can be able to reduce your need for the coal. You still will have other things that you'll need it for, but you won't have to use it as fuel so much. Now there's a lot of stuff I don't have a clue on, like I know that there's the campfires, and I know that there's lanterns and all of that. I don't know much about them. Hopefully I will learn and not look like an idiot to y'all. My son, who's the one who wants me to be a YouTuber, will be very embarrassed if I make too big of a fool of myself. So hopefully I don't embarrass him by embarrassing myself. And I'm going to call that good for now, because it's going to be time to start finding a place to build a home, even if it's just a temporary one. Let's see here. Can't pass up freebies, easy to get to. And while we're looking at this, hopefully we'll be able to make ourselves a nice little spot to retreat to if it does get dark before we're done. I remember in the times when I did this before, I have had times where I just hid out in the cave all night and did a little bit of mining. I did get enough wood that if I ended up spending the night in a cave, that wouldn't be too bad. Not the greatest thing, but no, I got enough. I think I got enough. Yeah, I got enough that I'm not going to focus on that right now. I think I might just block myself off a space over here. Get this water so it's not run down. Wait, I can do right here a temporary, huh? Quite the view. I wonder what it would be like to go all the way up. And I don't know why I don't take my thumb off. I noticed that you don't have to jump to be able to climb up the next level all the time. Back in the day, if I remember correctly, you had to jump to go up to the next height. And let's see here. And I don't want to have to try and dig my way all the way around here. Okay, that is a bit of a unnecessary thing here. I did not get what I wanted, and this cat needs to be out of my way before I jump in. Stop it. Alright, sorry about that. My son decided he was going to pull a prank on me. He knows I'm allergic to cats, and he decided to put one on the computer, on the desk in front of me.
I didn't mean to prank you. I'm trying to get the kitty to meow.
Alright, let's see. Now this was not a wise thing to do, to wait until it was dark to start building, but I thought that I might have a little bit more time. And let's see here. One thing that I didn't do that I should have was build a sword. Glad I did decide to do a starter chest for me, and I did that because I know that I'm not a super experienced person, and I was likely to make some kind of stupid mistakes to start with. Especially with the fact that I know there's a lot of new stuff on the game from when I played before. And let's see here. I guess I could just go running all night. I have my computer sound down right now. I don't know why I did that. But this is not a good time to come across the creeper. I don't even have a simple sword, not even a wooden one. Okay, I seem to have lost him. There's another one there. And let's see here. I'm going to make myself a sword right now before I do anything else. Alright. Now I have half a chance of surviving. Ooh, there's something light over here. What is it? Ah, I came across the village. That is some good luck. I hope. As I know with the villagers and pillagers update that could be a dangerous thing to sorry. If I get in battle, I sometimes will not talk to you because I will be trying to keep from forgetting what I was doing. And that was not good. Half a heart is not good. And let me see if I can get somewhere where I will not get killed. not afraid to do a little battling as long as I have my health up. But if I'm down low, then I definitely do not want to do any battling. I prefer not to eat rotten flesh unless I have a plan. I do sometimes do that to create myself a faster healing process and use up the I use it up to heal, and then I'll when it's done, I'll fill my hunger with the regular food. But that doesn't always work either. All right, come on, come on. Did I lose him? I was kind of hoping to be able to get him broken up enough that I can get a bone and get a dog. Dogs are useful pets, especially when you're talking about in Minecraft. They are loving to fight for you. Very loyal. If you want to be in here, you gotta stop distracting me. Sorry, my son was poking me with a balloon. He was trying to be obnoxious, I think. And if he wasn't trying, he was succeeding at least. Well, let's see here. I would definitely like some pumpkins because pumpkins are great for pumpkin pie. And pumpkin pie is an excellent source of food. Let me clear up my inventory a little bit. It helps if I put my mouse in the right spot. Let's see. Uh-oh. And I put on keep inventory for good reason. But I was not knowing where I was at. I had wandered around to find that village, and I am not happy that I didn't know where it was. I used to get a map, and that's when it's, oh, good, there's the village. There's the village. Let's see if I can go in and find the iron golem. He should be able to help me out a little. Yeah, there we go. Iron golem to the rescue. And iron golems usually can help you keep from getting too beat up. Alright, now I got that, that, and I love to get wheat because, oh, I don't know how come I jumped on that. Oh, because I climbed up on the pumpkin and fell. That's not a wise choice to do. The way that this moves is a bit different than I'm used to. When I have played Minecraft recently, it's been on Xbox. And it's a bit different using Xbox controllers versus a mouse and keyboard. Alright, so I've got some wheat. I can make some bread. I don't have any eggs or sugar cane as of yet, so I can't really make a pumpkin pie yet, but I have plenty of pumpkin. And which villager are you? A farmer. Oh. I don't know. I don't really want to.
Don't hit it or try killing it. The nearest iron golem will kill you.
I'm not gonna kill a villager. That's not. I'm not quite that much of a noob. Ah, weaponsmith. I can do this.
And now you can get the axe.
An iron axe might be a good idea.
Wait, hover over it again? Okay, I thought it had enchantments.
You're supposed to be not distracting me. Stop asking questions. I will come back to you in a little bit here. And I like to raid the village chest because I could use it more than they can. Most of the time. Alright, got myself some bread now. Now I'm in better shape. I don't have to start eating rotten flesh like that. And let's see what else I got here in this village. Is this the one that I already have gone into? I think so. I don't like to steal villagers' beds, so that's why I didn't try and kick them out. And I looked at that one. Maybe this is the one. I don't know. So much similar stuff. I'm pretty sure I've been in there during the night. And let's see here. What do we got over here? A chicken and... Okay, is this a composter or is this a barrel? Don't barrels have lids on them?
But that's not a composter.
That's just a bunch of trapdoors together. Here, chicky, chicky, chicky. I've rescued you. You should be grateful. That villager had you trapped. Now, I do like to make it so that I can be able to grow my own pumpkins in my own place. And when I build my own place, it'll eventually grow and become large and... I don't know if I'll keep the villagers or if I will eventually kill them all off so I can make room for my lair, but probably I'll keep the villagers. Ooh, if I had shears, you'd be in danger.
Of being cold.
I don't particularly like to just go killing sheep for the wool. I will if I need to, but I tend to not. I guess that does depend on what's going on around me and why I would need to get it. If I have access to being able to keep safe, I won't. If I am in need of a bed so that I can keep safe, then definitely there's a difference in the story there. And what do I need to do? Okay, so I'm trying to remind myself that I'm coming from this way. So I'm going to leave myself a little bit of a torch trail with a couple of torches that I have as I decide to pretty much go mining. Let's see. Before I go in too far, let me just make some more torches here. And obviously I found a little bit of a cave system, and I didn't want that creeper coming after me yet, because I didn't know what else was in here. Apparently I've got a couple of skeletons, going to make that a little harder to do. So where is that mountain? I did not create a spawn point yet. Now, where's the village? If I can find the village, then I can find the mountain. I think that was, if I remember right, I was over here earlier. I could be getting mixed up. These landmarks do look similar sometimes. I was there. I remember jumping into that pond a little bit ago. And let's see here. I think I'm heading the right way. All right. This. All right. That was the right way. Back to this cave system. And maybe I'll be a little bit smarter this time and not get myself killed right away. And this is going up. It's kind of empty there. Oh, and that was not smart. I really was hoping that that would lead to something a little bit better than that. Okay. No, I'll ignore that Enderman. I'm not quite ready to be trying to fight Enderman. I may have been around a couple of days, but I'm not super prepared. I have no armor, and I have no amazing weapons. I have just a stone sword. And a few stone weapons. And if I end up going through another night without any help, or any iron, that's what I'm trying to say. The help of the iron. If I don't get some iron for the next night, I will end up killing some sheep to create a bed. Prefer to be able to shear the sheep. Alright, this is going to be a little tricky because I do have you're not going to get me. I don't want you to get me. No, thank you. Stay away. Goblin. I know it's not a goblin, but I'll get somebody who says, that's not a goblin. Okay, I got lucky there. Got 2 doggos. And that should help immensely with the skeletons and the zombies. And maybe if I get really lucky, I can be able to oh, spiders too. I'm not very good at this, apparently. I'm using the wheel on my mouse to try and change the one I'm doing, and I'm overshooting it, twisting it the wrong way, all sorts of foolishness. And that dog is not going to last too much longer if I don't start doing better. Now let's see here. Oh. There it is. The remains. Got to gather those up in case I come across a cleric. That's the best use for bones. I mean, rotten flesh. Is to trade to a cleric. There we go. If you have any advice on a better way to get through the night than to run around fighting, feel free to give me your advice. This does give me some levels, at least. Uh-oh. I'm not very great at the creeper fighting, so bear with me if I run. And that was not what I was hoping for. And I think I lost both dogs. Oh well. Not so easy come, very easy go. Oh, hold on. Is that one of my dogs? Or is that wild dog? Well, it's mine now. So, if I read right, when I was going through trying to set this up, this world, I think I set it up to spawn close to where you die, if I understood it right. Now that was lucky. 3 wolves in a row on the first try. Now, icky piggy. Now let's I thought I turned off those. Yeah. I thought I turned it off from when they tell me that I made an achievement or whatnot. But oh well. And as I said, if I didn't make it through or find some iron, I would kill to get this wool I need. That's only 2. Apologize for hitting wrong buttons there. I went into inventory, did not mean to. Pork chop to get through there. Raw one. Ooh. Let's see here. I could use a bit more. I don't want to use that one. That one won't. I'd rather break this one first. You will notice that I will tend to not try and combine up the different resources. Let's see here. Alright, so first off, give myself a little light there, keep them out of my way, so I don't accidentally hit them while I'm digging. Pop. You are in a dangerous spot. There we go. Now maybe I can keep from hitting you on accident. And let's see here. Maybe if I get going long enough on this sort of stuff, I can be able to not look like I'm a noob so much. And I was hoping some miracle would give me iron. But I fought through the night instead of researching my way through the or not researching, but mining my way through the hills, or searching through different homes. Not that the homes are going to be much help for iron, but sometimes in the chest you'll find something. And I'm impatient, you will find, easily distracted from my own things, so I may jump from one thought to another and then back at a later point. If I do so, I do apologize to those who it annoys, but that is part of who I am. I am who I am, and I'm not going to apologize to those who think I should change. I do apologize if I annoy you, but I don't apologize for who I am, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry, but that's the best that I can explain it. I care about a lot of different things, but I understand that everything you care about isn't always able to be top priority. So, if I say something that sounds like I'm putting a priorities out of whack, I may be, or I may not. Maybe you are. Who knows? But I'm going to do and say as I think at the moment, and I could change my mind. I reserve the right to change my mind on things if they don't seem to be making sense to me, or if I think that there's a better choice, or if I get proven wrong, or shown a better way. And back to the village. I was really hoping that I could end up with a bed before the night falls. And I'm not seeing another sheep, and I did not have the iron at the time. I wish that I hadn't killed the sheep yet, because now I have the iron to make a set of shears. And that is a cool looking fox. I like foxes. Okay, that's the house I've already been in. Now, if I ask a question on a video, and somebody comes across it, especially since it is likely that this is going to be quite some time before I get enough followers to get on-time responses. So please check and see if somebody's already given the answer that you're going to give. And then just do a like on the answer if that's the case. So anyways, if I wanted to tame a fox, is that possible? And if so, how would I go about doing it? My son probably could answer that, but he is not in here, and he would not always know. He doesn't always know everything. All right. I am going to. Oh yes. There we go. And I'm not going to build the furnace yet. If I can just kill one more sheep, and I see lots of sheep there, so I can not feel too bad about killing one sheep more. To create a bed out of. And you may notice that I'm leaving some on the ground there. I could collect it all, and maybe at some point I will come back and collect it all. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. This is a pretty nice place. Fairly level. I could try and build something here. I think I might. You know, that sounds like a very smart choice. Let's see here. I'm gonna level this out a little bit more along this section. And I know you guys are probably saying, why isn't he building himself a shovel? And the answer is, I didn't think of it quick enough. But I will now. And I'm not doing very good at this. And oh, that was stupid. What's the worst thing that you can do is to pull something up before you're ready. There's probably much worse things that you can do. I am going for white bed, not because white's my favorite, but because it is the quickest and easiest to do at this point. And there I go, sleeping the night away. I was fairly sure that I'd be safe for the night, even though I don't know a lot about the new things of Minecraft, because I had a fairly well-rounded security detail there. I have not named my security detail, but I'm pretty sure that they were pretty loyal still. even if I haven't named them yet. Off screen, I will try and think of some names, but if I haven't named them and you have some dog names that you'd like to share, go ahead and share those. Again, if you check through and see if there's any listed somewhere, anybody already has said the one that you're thinking of, please just like that one instead of trying to add a new set of information. Let's see here. I have a full inventory and that does not please me. So let's get rid of some of this stuff for now and I can get back out what I want when I'm ready for it. And if you have any suggestions of buildings that would be great to start at my own little lair here, as a dragon tamer, I figure the dragon's lair should be mine. Anyways, if you think that it's a good idea for me to name these dogs, I will work on getting name tags, so let me know. I'm sure that I will probably end up getting name tags anyways, at least for some of them, but I may not name all my dogs. Name tags are not exactly the easiest thing to get from them. Probably easier than I remember them being before, but you can fish them up, but you can find them in dungeons. And I think you can now, maybe, and I could be wrong, get them from one of the villagers. But that's not necessarily the most efficient way to do it, I guess, I would say. The most efficient way would be to cheat them in. By cheating, I mean by going to creative mode. And I don't tend to like to do a lot of cheating. My boys do not particularly like when I say no cheating. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not. 4. And where is little one? 5. Okay. I didn't want to enclose them in there, even though I know that they can just teleport to you. I like to do things in a thoughtful, rational way until I decide to stop being thoughtful and rational. Which is kind of a little bit I don't even know the word I'm looking for. Going back on my first statement. Kind of an oxymoron. And I have 2 boys and my wife So at some point, I will probably introduce you to at least some of them, but it'll be down the road a ways. Both my boys are young and have a ways to grow up. My younger son, well, both my sons have their issues. My younger son has not been diagnosed with anything particular that I can recall. My younger son, or my older son, was diagnosed with ADHD, like I was, like I have been, and so he's got some times where he gets frustrated and gets hyper-focused also. I can guarantee you at some point I will introduce you to him. He's the one who has pushed the hardest for me to start doing this. The other one just kind of agrees that I should do it, but doesn't feel like pushing. So, if you think I'm doing the right thing by trying this YouTubing for my children's sake, and it's kind of fun to play games, let me know. If you think that this was a stupid choice, you can definitely tell me that. I will not change my mind just based on that, but it does kind of give me an idea of what people think about me doing this. And maybe it might change some of the ways that I go about doing it. And dead end. And I did not feel like fighting him much. I'd like to, if I have to fight them, be on level ground, because at least then I can back away and not get snagged on something. I'm always afraid that if I fight them well on uneven ground, I'm going to back away and snag something and get blown up by them. You notice that I'm not very good at fighting them. And maybe over time I will get better. When I've played in the past, it's been a little bit here and a little bit there. So it's not like I have played enough to become an expert. So I don't feel completely terrible about being a noob, in my opinion. Now my wife, on the other hand, is much more of a noob. When she plays, she wants to play creative mode only, because she doesn't want to have to go through the process of gathering all the materials. She doesn't want to have to be part of learning the process on how to make something. She just wants to be able to make it. And there I went, letting myself get distracted again. And where was I building this? Over this way, I think. And now I have no resource. Oh yeah, I have my chest. That's right, I was just about to ask what I did with my resources. now I remember. I put them away. Alright. Then put that in there. That in there. Well, let's start with this here. Now I tend to build up one block high so that the mobs have a little bit of a challenge trying to get into a closed door. If I heard correctly, that does give them a so that they cannot break down doors at night. Or period. And let them blow me up. And that was not a pretty picture. And my younger son is having a little bit of a fit with his brother. I don't know what's going on out there, but their mother's taking care of it, so I'm not going to stop the process here. And hopefully they'll get along better. Oh, and I didn't see him until out of the corner of my eye until it was too late. I was already having a problem. Well, maybe it would be a smart choice to sleep through the night here. So that at least I have less fight. Well, at least I have a bed there. I am not having my luck with the creepers in this world, and I set it to easy mode. I was hoping that it would be easier than this, but you can't expect everything to be all sugar cane and pumpkin pie. So, just out of curiosity, if you had anything that you could change in the Minecraft process that you're used to, what would it be? Oh, I didn't see that my plug wasn't in all the way. There we go. And why would you change it? For example, I would probably change the amount of creepers coming at me right now and set it so that you can change the proportions or the the percentages of what kind of mobs are more likely to spawn if you so chose. Such as, I would probably want to, at least in this world, reduce down the percentage of creeper spawns, because obviously I don't particularly care for creepers, since I'm not very good at fighting them. At least I have enough dirt to fill in the holes they've created. Alright, so I probably will fast forward through bits and pieces, and I may have already done so, of the process of building this world, because I doubt that very many people want to see me just filling up creeper holes all day long. And there's a good chance that I will have lots of those to do if I keep this up. I am going to take a moment to do a little bit more mining. And then I will continue to make this village, or this home. Is that the best mine to do? I just am after cobblestone, so I'm not trying to dig into any mine. And I could use some more pork chops. I remember one time having had an enchanted sword in one of my games that started them on anything I attacked on flame. It was nice because every time I killed a pig, or a cow or sheep, I didn't have to worry about cooking the food. Alright, back to what I was doing. Now you're not supposed to dig that straight up or down, but I'm going to some at times, whether it's for smart reasons or not smart reasons, you can decide. If I share it with you anyways, I may just do it out of boredom or being in a hurry. As my children always tell me, I'm the silliest person around, so, well, they don't use those exact words, but that's the implication that they give. Maybe I can get an ink sac. Did I get one? I got two. I got some horses around here. One of the reasons why I chose to start building where I did is that it looked like it could be near horses. I don't remember if I saw any or not, but here we go. It'll be easier when I get further to tell where I'm building at, because further you go up, the easier it'll be to see from a distance. Alright, let's see. I'm going to start. And I probably will not put up all the walls. I will probably just do a section and create a single room to start with. That was not as much as I thought it would be. As I said, I'm a noob. And let's see here. Alright. And alright, this is going to be a little bit frustrating for a moment. That'll push that down a little bit. Alright. What do I got here? I don't remember this. This is, oh, this is granite, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll make some stuff out of granite. Since I seem to be gathering some up. Oh. And sleep on it. Lost one of my wolves I saw. Maybe I lost more than one. Let's see here. Oops. Looks like I don't have enough cobblestone to make a stone pickaxe. So what I'll do is I will make a wooden one for now. And then I will take this crafting table with me. And this is the one I was working out of. Yes. If I put a torch here, that will help me remember I'm working there. And There we go. Put that there. And let's see here. That'll give me a stone pickaxe there, and some to spare, maybe. Silly me. I'm gonna cut through this part. And iron. That's not what I'm after. But I'm gonna look at a gift horse in the mouth. I just had to build out of ground, and I want to keep that. Alright, well, have to see if this is recorded right. I hope that this is recorded. Alright. Anyways. Let's see here. And alright. Da-da-da-da. Very poorly organized to start with, aren't I? What was I gonna do? I didn't take the time to tell you. So how would you know? I'm gonna create another crafting table here because I think that is a smart idea. Leave one over there where I was working, one in here. Alright. I remember when they used to do 3 doors. It looks like some things at least still do. I do not want to do that. That is what I want to do. I'm going to recreate my spawn inside the house. And uh-oh. Can they come through doors? I do not know. but seem to be in a situation we'll find out soon. It looks like the kiddo was the one that got killed. Did I reset? Must have had some double clicks. Alright, well that was quite a task to defeat that raid leader or villager leader or whatever it was without any major damage to me. Let's see what I got here. I'm going to transfer some of this stuff inside. I probably should do some lighting in here. I think that maybe I will give myself a jack-o'-lantern end table. And at some point I think I'll put a brewing stand on there. I will want better storage at some point, but that's not what I'm doing now. Give myself a little bit of food, a little bit better quality. And what was I about to do besides that? I don't have any chickens, so I can't make any pumpkin pie. But yeah, I was going to make one more chest. Because the chest inside let me clear up some inventory. Right now I'm just clearing up inventory. I'm not worrying about organizing. I will organize stuff later. And I have enough of a house built. I am going to worry about focusing on building the house right now. I will focus on figuring out how to get rid of this thing. Which, if I have a wild guess, it might be that a bucket of milk might do the trick. Do not know that. Just a wild guess. And it worked. And just in case, I'm going to put a bucket of milk in my chest. Now, one thing I do want to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this chest and everything that was in it. There wasn't a whole lot left. And turn that into a double chest. And there we go. I got an egg. I can make a pumpkin pie. I think I'll leave that there. Right, there we are. Close. Let's see here. Oh, no. First, I gotta make the sugar cane into sugar, and then we can make the pumpkin pie. Because you can't use sugar cane to make pumpkin pie, you have to use sugar. Now I will put this in there. Now, I could make some armor with this. Not so sure that that's what I want to do yet. There's a few different possibilities. First off, I think that I want to create myself another bucket. And I'm going to create myself a modern garden. Where do I want to have my garden? First off, I need to get the water, because I do not like to have gardens that dry out. And let's see, a shovel here. Let's make the garden along here. And if I do this smart, water over here, over here, I will have an infinite water source. To be able to make my garden grand. And bedtime. This is going to get old going around this house. So, probably will start creating myself a doorway. Let's see, pork chops are almost done. I think that I'll take that out. I'll take that out. One raw pork chop isn't a bad decision because you want some raw pork chops for your dog sometimes. There we go. That's better. And let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to go after water. We got, oh no, I had already gotten the water. I was making myself a nice little garden. Let's see here. And I have plenty of dirt in that chest, so was I thinking about going and mining some. I don't need to waste my time mining something I already have plenty of. Oh, hello. You got some stuff for sale here. Tube coral block, sugar cane, lily pad, dandelion, orange tulip, gunpowder. You know, I'll be right back. I can always use some gunpowder. If I decide to do potion making, that makes splash potions possible. And I get some lily pads. That is a great plan. I like to cover my water sources up with lily pads because you can walk on them and you don't fall into them if you're having to run backwards through them because of a creeper. and I wish I had more emeralds to trade with you, but as you see, I do not. And yes, I'm talking to the villager, or the traveling villager. She's traveling, but the traveling merchant. Alright. Love to keep you around, because that's a good trade to get the lily pads for me. Since I do not like to have to try and run around looking for them in a world that I don't even have a clue where or if I have a biome for the spawn. And I am going to call this a day. I will see you next time if you come back. Bye.